Hey, good morning, everybody. Hey, this is the day that the Lord have made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for tuning in to our In the Backyard, Pastor Perryman. Hey, as you can see, we are really in the backyard today. The wind is right, the sun is right, the ground is not overly saturated, wet today because of all the rain. So we're in the backyard today. Hey, as you can see, we're on the golf course today. I'm looking forward to having a great time with you this morning. Do me a favor, make sure you share, you like, you tag, you invite, you get as many people as you can to be a part today and get them to be a part of In the Backyard, Pastor Perry. And I'm telling you, today is going to be an incredible one. It's going to be a life-changing one. So I need y'all to come on in. I need y'all to share. I need y'all to like. I need y'all to tag. I need y'all to invite. I need y'all to go ahead and get as many people as you can to be a part today. And again, let's go out to God together this morning. I'm telling you, today is going to be life-changing. It's going to be incredible this morning. Big shout out to Johnny. He's the first person on this morning. Shout out to you, Johnny. Thank you so much for being on. Shout out to Mother Hamilton. She's in the house this morning. Miss Victoria Webster is rocking with us today. Shout out to you today. Hey, shout out to my wife, Pastor Sophia, is in the house. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, I need y'all to go ahead and share. Share with at least 5 people. Let's get our numbers up this morning. And hey, we want to reach as many people as we can for the cause of Christ. And you are a great part in helping us to do that. Big shout out to those of you on Instagram, those of you on TikTok this morning. We thank you so much for being a part. And I'm telling you, today is going to be an amazing one. So make sure you share, you like, you tag, you invite, you go ahead and get as many people as you can to be a part. I got my coffee today. I'm ready to go this morning. This coffee is super strong this morning. Boy, I'll tell you, this coffee I made this morning, it'll put hair in your chest. I'm telling you, if you need your hair to grow back, this coffee right here, you'll grow your hair back, man. I don't know what I was thinking this morning. But anyway, hey, the lovely, the beautiful Miss Tracy Anderson is with us today. Love me some you, girl. Good to see you. But let me get this coffee, then we're going to get to it, all right? Oh, yeah. This coffee is saved now, so I doctored it up a little bit. But let's get to it this morning. You know, I had the privilege and the honor to do a funeral of one of my closest, amazing members. Sister Ruth Agnew went home to be with the Lord. So I did her funeral. My wife and I did her funeral about 3 weeks ago. Her daughter Monisha did a great job in sending her home. It was just amazing. Kingdom Life Faith Center family from the LA area did a great job of showing up to show their respect to her. And many of you have heard me make mention of Sister Ruth Agnew on these In the Backyard. She used to be with us on In the Backyard for a few years until the point that she could not be on anymore. Sister Ruth was over 80 years old when she went home to be with the Lord. But Sister Ruth was one of my first ever VIP members. If you know anything about me, I always give VIP membership to certain people in our church. Usually it's somebody who's older, somebody who that my wife and I look at as being somebody that's dear, we appreciate, we reverence, we honor. And it's our way of giving back to them and saying to them that we love them, we care about them, and for all of the years of hard work and effort they put in, they deserve to be honored and respected. Now, I know I'm taking a little bit of time, but y'all walk with me on this one. So usually the person that we give VIP to in our church, uh, We want them to be seated first at events. We want them to eat first. They get VIP treatment in anything that we do because it's our way of showing honor and respect to them. So Sister Ruth was my first ever VIP member. But I started preaching a message at her funeral, and I've carried that message on in our teaching series entitled "The Gift That Keeps on Giving." I mean, it's the gift of peace. But today I'm looking at this thing from a different perspective. How when you look at John chapter 14, how the Bible tells us in John chapter 14 that Jesus now has gathered all of his closest disciples to him. He is getting ready to leave this world. So what he's doing is he's comforting them. He's giving them instructions. He's telling them that I'm giving you guidance. I'm showing you my love and my affection and my appreciation. And what I'm also doing is I'm going to leave behind a comforter. And many of you know when we use John 14, we usually use John 14 at a funeral. John 14 starts to talk about, in my Father's house there are many mansions. If it were not so, I would not have told you. I go before you to prepare a place for you, that where I am, there you may be also. It almost seems every time I come out here that this guy just shows up at this time. But anyway, so he's doing this, and he's giving them instructions. He's giving them wisdom. He's comforting them. But the one thing that he does in the midst of all of this, he tells them, I give you the Holy Spirit, but there's one particular gift that he says to the people. He says to his disciples, he says, my peace I leave unto you, and my peace I give unto you. But when you study it out and you look it over, you start to find out that Jesus now is telling the people, he's saying to them that the peace that I have, I leave it to you as a legacy. And I want people to really get this and understand that he's telling them that this is my gift to you. It's my gift to you. And usually when a person is about to die, and they know it, they start to put all their affairs in order. Whoever the closest child is to them or the person they trust the most, they start giving them information that are needed. And if that person has gone the extra mile to look after them and to cover them and take care of them, they give them a little something extra. I witnessed that with my grandfather when it was time for him to go home to be with the Lord. I remember before he really got in the hospital, he knew that he probably wasn't going to come back. I remember him telling my mother that he's given her access to everything that he has. You understand? He starts shifting and changing things and putting things in her name. And then he gets to a point and he tells her, now I left this house behind for you and them kids. This is y'all's gift from me to you, that you have some place to live. So in a sense, my grandfather now was leaving my mother his house as a legacy gift to him, to her. He's saying to her, I appreciate you. I have gratitude and honor and respect for you because you hung in there for me. You put your life on the line. You put your life to the side to be there for me. So watch now. Jesus now is doing the same for his disciples. He's telling his disciples now that I'm about to part. I appreciate you staying with me. I appreciate you being with me. I want you to know how much I love you. I honor you, and I value you. So he's telling them that in the midst of everything, the most important gift that I can leave to you as a legacy is my peace. And he tells them, he says, not as the world gives. He said, I don't leave you peace like the world leaves it. So the world says I have peace when I got all of the money. The world says that I got peace when everything is going right. The world says I got peace when there's calmness around me. But Jesus says the most important gift that I leave to you is my legacy gift, not as the world. In other words, Jesus said the peace that I leave to you is a peace that will be with you no matter what you go through. In the face of divorce, you got peace. Through conflict, trials, tribulation, and chaos and confusion, you got peace. And I'm talking to somebody today. He's telling you and I that it is his gift to us. So guess what we have to do? We got to be able to receive that peace that he's given us. And I know some of the members of my church, you don't heard me teach a little bit about this, but I feel like it's pertinent enough for me to cause you to revisit it again, because there's so many people today You have not tapped into the peace gift that God has given you. You have not walked with it. You have not embraced it. You've been the person now who's been looking at what's going on in the world today. CNN has told you this thing, and MSNBC has told you this, and Fox News has told you that, and they tell you everything that Donald Trump is doing. And then you see on this side of the aisle, we protest. We're not going to Target anymore. We're not going to Walmart anymore. And I'm not going to spend my dollars at a place that don't hire me or don't value me. And now all of a sudden you got this group. I lock everybody up, deport everybody. So you see, everything is being divided. People are turning against each other. They're fighting against each other. They got attitudes with one another. And it's because nobody has any peace. See, when a person truly has peace, they don't get caught up in all of this. Fear cannot set in because they have peace. Worry don't dominate because they got peace. They're not looking and losing their minds based on who's in office or based on any laws that are being passed. They got peace because they understand that the peace that they have is not as the world has given. And I'm talking to somebody today. This peace that God has given you, the world can't give you this. This peace that God has given you, the world can't take this away from you. This peace that God has given you, no matter what's going on in the world, you cannot be robbed of it if you tap into it. So Jesus says, it's my gift to you. Let me say it to you again. He says, it's my gift to you. I understand now. A gift could be for you. It could have your name on it. It could be wrapped immaculate. It could have, somebody could have spent thousands of dollars for you. But that gift will never be a blessing to you until you unwrap it and until you use it. Hey, my girl, Miss Ayana, it's good to see you, girl. Y'all do me a favor, put a plug in for my Miss Ayana's right now. Y'all go get Miss Ayana's music right now. She's about 16 or 17 years old. Member of my church, love my girl. Y'all go get her music right now, okay? That's my plug for y'all. Y'all go get her music, all right? So, but anyway, it's his gift that he gives to us. I never forget, I had gone out and I bought these expensive shoes and stuff for my wife. The nice shoes that I had bought for her. Now, I never went and bought other clothes for her, like dresses and stuff like that, because I didn't want to make a mistake on that. But the shoes, your boy could hook them up. Your boy could hook them up. So I go out and buy her these nice shoes. I'd get her all of this nice perfume to go with it and everything. You know, I had it laid out. One day I didn't, and I'd buy a purse to go with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm laying the whole thing out. But one day I ain't see the purse. I ain't see the shoes, and I didn't see the perfume. And you know, I'm expecting now that if I gave you a gift, I'm expecting to see you put it on. I'm expecting to see you carry it. I'm expecting to see you wear it. I'm expecting to see you do that. Hey, Miss Ayana, do me a favor. Put a link in the comment of where your music is so people can get it. All right. So I'm expecting to see that. So my wife is not having it on. She ain't wearing it. She ain't carrying it. So one day I said, where's the didn't I buy you some perfume and and a Coach bag and some nice shoes? She goes, yeah. Well, how come I ain't seen you with it on? And she says to me, oh, I got it. I got it on display in my closet. You got it on display in your closet. So she takes me upstairs to her closet. We go in, and my wife has her closet laid out like a boutique. I'm telling you, man. I'm just being honest. I'm telling you, some of the boutiques that I done seen in the stores don't match my wife's closet. I mean, she got the closet laid out like a boutique. I'm telling you, you understand, if it's Chanel, it's over here. If it's Coach, it's over here. If it's Louis Vuitton, it's over here. It's laid out. You understand? It's laid out. Everything is immaculate, color coordinated, the whole 9 yards. Everything look. So when she walks in there, she can just turn around in there and look in there and pick out what it is that she wants to get. It's easier for her, right? So I'm looking in there. I'm saying, but why you got it on display? I thought you would have had it on. So watch now, the gift was for her. It was given to her, but she never put the gift on. So watch now, because she never put the gift on, here's what happened. She never got compliments of the gift. I'm talking to somebody today. She never was complimented of the gift. She never had people staring at the gift. She never had anybody say, Pastor Sophia, what is that you got on? What is that you wearing? But the moment she put it on and we went out somewhere, You had people that was coming up to her saying, "Oh, I love those shoes. Where did you get those shoes at? Oh my God, that's a beautiful purse." She started to get the compliments because here's what she did. She finally unwrapped the gift. She finally wore the gift. She finally carried the gift. She finally had the smell of the gift on her. So watch now, no longer was she robbed of the compliments. And there are people who are watching me today. Jesus now has given you his gift. He says it's a legacy to him, to you. But because you haven't tapped into it, because you haven't unwrapped it, because you haven't put it on, because you have not wore it, because you have not walked in it, you rob yourself of the compliments that people would give you. You might be saying, "What's the compliments, Pastor?" People will walk up to you and they'll say things to you like, "You seem to be so at peace. Didn't you just come out of a difficult relationship, Miss Deborah James? But you seem to be at so much peace." You know why that is? Because you tapped into the peace of God. Everything going on around you, and you don't seem to be angry or upset about nothing. You don't seem to let nothing bother you. It's because you have tapped into the peace of God. You're not moved to the right or to the left. You're not swayed by what's going on in front of you or behind you. You don't care about any of those things because you have tapped into the peace of God. And he's telling you and I, it's my gift to you. It's my gift to you. And I'm talking to somebody today. He's telling you and I that it is his gift to us. So guess what you got to do? Tap into the gift. You got to tap into the gift. I never forget as a kid growing up in Mississippi. Hey, what's up, Miss Casey? Good to see you. But as a kid growing up in Mississippi, we had this big Christmas tree in our living room. My grandma was big on Christmas tree, and so our Christmas tree was not fake; it was real. You understand? It was real Christmas tree. And so my grandfather had to cut the Christmas tree down, and then we had to put it in this little thing and get it trimmed right. So my grandfather, you know what I'm saying? We didn't go buy a Christmas tree. We went and cut one down. You understand? It looked just like the Christmas tree in the Santa Claus the stuff. You look like it was a real Christmas tree. You understand, like the Santa Claus cartoons and Christmas cartoons. It looked like a real Christmas tree. And so now we got it and got it trimmed up and got it in the little thing that makes it stand up. And then me and my grandmother would be decorating the tree. You understand? We got all kind of lights all around it. My grandfather and my uncle would be decorating the outside of the house, lights all around it, everything. And then you gradually start seeing gifts being put under the tree. Gradually start seeing gifts being put on the tree. Let me say it again. Gradually start seeing gifts being put on the tree. And then as a little boy, my grandfather would tell me, "You got to go to bed now early because Santa is going to come tonight." So you understand, Christmas Eve day, I got to go to bed early now because Santa is quote unquote coming. So here I am now. I'm going to bed and I'm looking, I'm listening, to see if Santa gonna come. And I'm thinking, we ain't got no chimney, so how you gonna come down the chimney? Little boys are curious. Well, how's it gonna come? You understand? But I'm all the while, I don't know that my grandfather and them is putting the rest of the gifts under the tree. Here I am now. I wake up the next morning and I wake up bright and early. And my grandfather's sitting there with a cup of coffee. He waiting on me. And here I come running in there. And I'm looking, I see all of these gifts under the tree. And man, my eyes are big. I'm like, oh my God, my eyes are big. And granddaddy said, "Look at what Santa brought you." I said, "When did Santa come?" And he told me he came last night. I said, "I didn't hear him." So he said, "But he came." And I'm looking all of these gifts, man, and I'm going crazy. I got all these gifts under the tree. I'm having a good time, man, and I'm just excited. But for days, there was one gift that was left under the tree. I never looked at the gift. And my grandmother said to me, "Chris, you're not gonna open that gift?" I said, I didn't know that gift was for me, Grandma. She said, "Go look at it closely. It's got my name on it." So watch now. This gift had been under the tree for a few days with my name on it. It was for me. It was given to me, but I never knew the gift existed. And then watch now. Once I knew the gift existed, I never unwrapped the gift. So the gift sat under the tree about another 2 days. And my grandmother said to me, "Chris, are you going to unwrap that gift?" "Okay, Grandma, I'm happy with all the other gifts I got. I'm happy. I got my 10 speed. I got all this other stuff. I'm happy with all the gifts I got." But finally, I go, "Okay, Grandma," and I go and I unwrap the gift. When I unwrapped the gift, it was the best gift for me ever. It was the gift that I wanted the most. It was an NFL 100 football. that I always wanted. It was the gift that was under the tree. It was for me. It was made available for me. It had my name on it. I knew it existed, but I never unwrapped it. And this is what has happened with so many people today. God has given you his gift of peace. He says, it's my gift to you. It's a legacy gift that I leave to you. But what's happened to most people is, you know, the gift existed, but you never unwrap the gift. And because you never unwrap the gift, you never get blessed by the gift. So watch now. What would have happened if I would have left that gift under the tree? The gift would have still been sitting there, and it wouldn't have done nothing for me. It turned out to be the greatest gift that I ever wanted, because I wanted to play quarterback in the NFL. It was my NFL 100 football that I want as a little kid. Then I got to the point that I started saying, well, I ain't big enough to be a quarterback, but I want to be a wide receiver. So that was my thought process. So every day I'm out there catching the football. Every day, every day I'm doing this. And I finally now get a chance to try out for the flag football team in our town that Clinton Powell and Leonard Powell put together. And I finally made one of the teams. And I led the league as a little kid, as a wide receiver, all because I had a chance to practice with my football. I'm talking to somebody today. You gotta take this opportunity that you gotta tap into this gift of peace. No matter what's going on in your life, he gave me peace. No matter what I face today, he gave me peace. No matter what I'm dealing with today, he gave me peace. Going through rejection, frustration, anger, upset, being rejected, mistreated by a parent or something like that, you got to tap into the gift that God has given you. And that gift is the gift of peace. It will cover you. It will keep you. It is tailor-made for any situation that you face today. It's his gift to you. So today, accept this gift. Be blessed by his gift today. It's a legacy gift, the Bible says. It's his legacy that he leaves to you. And this legacy gift of peace will carry on down through the generations. Your family members can be blessed by this legacy gift of peace that Jesus has left for us. That's my time right there. I pray y'all are blessed, encouraged, motivated, and uplifted today. I pray. I'm telling you now, if you've been blessed today, put it on the screen today that you've been blessed. Put it on the screen today if you've been blessed. I appreciate every one of you. I really do, for being on. Shout out to Miss Victoria Webster, who's on today. Her cat, what's up, girl? Good to see you. Catwoman is in the house. Good to see you today. Thank you so much for being on. We appreciate you. We really do. Hey, Miss Ayanas, we are actually on TikTok too. So we on TikTok, and we actually on all these other channels, Instagram. You should go put your information on those under the live stream that we're doing, so people can get your music. Listen, y'all, do me a favor. Make sure y'all go get Miss Ayana's Love Music. Man, I'm telling you, she got some great music. She's a young girl. She's an actor. She's an actress, a model, a singer, a rapper. She's the whole 9 yards. And not only that, she's one of Pastor Perryman's favorite young members in his church. So listen, y'all go get her information. Go get her stuff, all right? And invite her to some of your events. She'll do you a good job. I'm telling you, she performs at all events, high schools, elementary schools, junior high schools. She parties at community. She does at community events. Listen, she'll even do good at grand openings. You understand? Y'all people on here that sell houses or whatever. You need something out the box there. Listen, she'll do good at your grand openings. I'm telling you, she got it like that. She good like that. Y'all go check her out. So yeah, y'all get her music and stuff and let her bless your life. And let her bless your young people's life. All right. She'll do a good job at doing that. All right. Hey, I got to get ready to get out of here. I love y'all. What up, Edward Coleman? What up, man? Good to see you, man. Thank you so much for being on, man. I appreciate you, brother, for tuning in today. It was a pleasure seeing Miss Victoria Love with us yesterday. Miss Victoria West in the house with us yesterday. Listen, I need y'all to do me a favor. We didn't create a flyer for this, but we're going to put one together really quickly for our young people. Listen, next Sunday at Kingdom Life Faith Center is Youth Sunday. It's Youth Sunday at Kingdom Life Faith Center. My daughter Treasure has been working really hard with the youth, and it's gonna be off the chain next Sunday. They're gonna be doing the service. They're gonna be ushering, greeting, doing the facilitating, the announcements. They're gonna do the whole 9 yards. Yesterday, I think one of them was even preaching about 10 minutes Sunday. So listen, I need y'all to show up at our church Sunday. All right, I'm gonna put our church address on the screen. I need y'all to show up at church on Sunday. Listen, don't y'all be church people who say, well, it's Youth Sunday, so I'm gonna take a break and stay at home. Don't you stay at home. Get up and get to church and check out these young people for what they are doing. All right. These young people could be out in the streets doing something crazy, but they chose to be with God. So y'all come on to be a part of our church Sunday and support these young people. All right. The address is on the screen. We're going to get a youth flyer put out there really soon, but I'm going to promote them as best I can every day. So they're going to be off the chain. They leading praise and worship They got a dance routine going on. I mean, it's off the chain. And I was in there with them. You understand? I was trying to get down that dance step yesterday, and I couldn't get it down until I was trying. I was trying to get the dance step down. I couldn't get it down, but they gonna be off the chain. And they singing was muy bueno. They singing was good yesterday. I'm telling you, so it's gonna be off the chain. Y'all gotta show up. Y'all really gotta show up and be a part. Make sure you guys are there. That information is on the screen. So I need y'all to show up and let's support our youth. All right. Let's support our youth. Let's show our youth that we care, that we appreciate them, and we support them. So I'm telling you, we got a family of actresses in our church. So y'all come on and be a part with them. I mean, they are great people. The youth are great people. So I'm telling you, they're excited. We even got one young girl in our church. She got aspiration to being in the WNBA. So hey, we got it in our church. So y'all come on and hang out with us and celebrate with us and be a part of what it is we do. All right. I got to get ready to get out of here, but I need y'all to do me a favor. I need you to get your seed in the ground today. The giving information there is on the screen. Get that seed in the ground today. Don't let the enemy tell you that you cannot give and that you cannot support. But get your seed in the ground today. You're helping us to do everything that we can to build people up for next level living. So the giving information is on the screen there. Zelle, PayPal, Givelify. Just find Kingdom Life Faith Center, or you can mail it in. P.O. Box 6076, Lancaster, California. Zip code is 93539. It's on the screen there. You can cash out $ KLFC Church. But if you want to cash out directly to Pastor Perryman, it's the $ PastorCPerryman. But if you are giving an offering because it's in the backyard, make sure you indicate in the backyard, all right? So the team can know where it goes, so they can allocate funds where they should go, all right? Or you can just scan that QR code that's on the screen there. And I'm telling you, you're doing something great. You're helping us to win as many people as we can for the cause of Christ. All right. So we appreciate you guys. We thank you so much. And man, I'm looking forward to everything that God is doing in this season, man. I really am. Listen, we're getting close. We're getting close to being back in the LA area. We're getting close. We're getting close to being back in the LA area where we'll be starting to do service down there once a month, get people built up so y'all can partner with us and help us to do that. All right. So make sure you connect with us and let's go win as many people as we can for Christ. God loves you. I love you. And I know my wife loves you. Hey, we got a lot of things that we're getting ready to do. But listen, we also need more volunteers. We need more volunteers. If you are available on Sundays at 11:30, come to Kingdom Life Faith Center. We can use you as ushers. We can use you as greeters. Hey, if you can sing or you are a real worshiper, we need you on the praise and worship team. Come on, help us usher in the presence of God. Listen, not only that, but your expertise will help our team build so that we can reach as many people as we can for Christ. Come on and partner with us. We don't want to take you from your church, but we do want to use your skill set in order to help us build. Listen, a lot of churches who are not of us, they'll send 5 to 10 members from their church to another church to help that church get off the ground and help that church build because they understand we're all on the same team. And what we are not trying to do is be in competition with each other. So, hey, I'm asking y'all to do that solid for me. Come on and work with me. Let's build people. Remember, for every soul you win, for every life you change, for every person we get built up, God's going to give you credit for it because you're part of the team. You're partnering with us. All right. So I got to go. But I love you. I appreciate you so much. And we thank God for you again. All right. Listen, y'all be blessed. Y'all have a great day. Make sure you get to church this Sunday. All right. Be blessed. Have a good day. Well, hello, everybody. I'm Pastor CPerryman Sr. And I want to take this opportunity to invite you to one of our worship services. Listen, we're 9 a.m. online and 11:30 a.m. in person. Listen, the information to be a part of our Sunday morning worship experience is on the screen. But listen, you don't want to miss what God is doing in Kingdom Life Faith Center. Hey, we're a church that is growing. Listen, we're a church that's building people for next level living. And guess what? Pastor Sophia and I want to take the opportunity to build you up for next level living. So be a part of our Sunday morning worship experience at 9 a.m. or 11:30 a.m. Again, that information is on the screen right now. And listen, I promise you, once you attend the Kingdom Life Faith Center service, your life will never be the same again. Hey, I got to get out of here. I'm Pastor Perryman. I look forward to seeing you. Be blessed. Have a great day.